My on-site landlord reported me as a problematic tenant for noise and late payments that never happened. So I showed the owner my receipts and got her fired on the spot. When I signed the lease for my duplex, I thought I had hit the jackpot. Nice neighborhood, reasonable rent, friendly owner named Walter. I put down a solid security deposit and moved in feeling great. Then I met Renee. Renee lived in the other half of my duplex and served as the on-site property manager. In exchange for handling rent collection and repairs, she got her rent cut in half. Renee hated my guts from day one. A neighbor told me why. Renee had wanted her friend to move into my unit, practically promised it. But Walter ran credit checks. Her friend's was a disaster. Mine was pristine. Renee never forgave me for having good credit. What followed was a masterclass in petty. She yelled at my friends for parking 1 inch over the driveway line. She called me the second the clock hit 10 p.m. if she heard any sound. Rent checks mysteriously went missing, and I'd get threatening late notices. Then the water heater started leaking. I emailed Renee 3 times over 6 weeks. She finally replied, "I will look into it." She did not. The floor warped. I documented everything. A week before my last rent payment, I saw Walter in the neighborhood. I thanked him for renting to me. "I'm sorry you're leaving," he said warmly. Then his tone shifted. "Listen, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but for your next place, maybe try to stay on top of rent payments a little better. And the noise complaints. I know you're young, but neighbors talk." I blinked. "I'm sorry. What noise complaints?" Renee mentioned there were several, and the late payments every month. He shrugged. "It's okay. You were never terrible. Just something to work on." I felt my face get hot. "Walter, I've never been late on rent. Not once." He looked confused. "That's not what Renee reported. I can show you my bank statements." Every check cashed within 2 days of when I dropped it off. Before Walter could respond, Renee appeared behind us. "Oh, doing the move-out inspection?" she said sweetly. "I can handle that." "Actually," Walter said slowly, "let's all do it together." We walked through the apartment. Everything looked good until we reached the water heater closet. "What happened here?" Walter asked, staring at the soaked towels and warped floor. "First I'm seeing of it," Renee said quickly. "The tenant never reported it. Classic negligence." I opened my folder. "I reported it 3 times. Here's the first email. Here's the second. Here's your reply saying you'd look into it." Walter read each one, his face getting redder. "Now, the late rent payments you mentioned?" I handed him my bank statements. Every check cashed within 48 hours. Same mail slot, every month. Walter stared at the papers. "And the noise complaints?" I pulled out signed statements from the neighbors. They said they never complained. One admitted Renee asked her to lie. Walter turned to Renee. His voice was barely controlled. "You told me this tenant was a problem. You made me give a lecture about late payments and noise to someone who did nothing wrong. You let my daughter's future unit get water damage over a grudge?" "Walter, I can explain. You made me look like a fool. I just stood here repeating your lies to a good tenant." His voice cracked with anger. "You're done. No more half rent. No more manager position. Full rent starting next month or get out." Renee went pale. "I can't afford. That's not my problem anymore." He turned to me. "Forget the final rent. Keep your full deposit. I am so sorry for what I said earlier." On my last day, a moving truck sat outside Renee's unit. She was loading boxes, not looking at anyone. Walter's daughter waved from Renee's old doorway. "Dad said you were his best tenant ever. Sorry about the crazy neighbor." I looked at Renee struggling with a heavy box. "What neighbor?" I said, smiling. "Sometimes karma needs a little paperwork."